Good evening, everyone. Hello, Amy. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you. How are you?
Fabulous, fabulous. Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Michelle Briggs. I'm a residential realtor with Strada, Texas. I always say this, I'm your collaborative realtor because I know that you are the expert in your house. I'm the expert in the real estate market, and together we will, I'll say in this market today, choose the best offer for you, right? It's crazy. We need more homes on the market still. If you're ready to sell, I'm your girl. All right. So, Amy, introduce yourself. Say hello.
Hello, hello. I am the broker of Strada, and I'm so excited to be here learning all about wines with Michelle. I know nothing about wine. Well, I know a little about wine. We've been doing this for a few weeks now, so I know a little bit about wine, what Michelle's taught me.
Yeah,
And I'm learning. I'm learning all new things.
exactly. So, you are watching Sip Pour Vino with Michelle and Amy. Welcome, welcome. All right. Do you like my background? You can tell it's zoomed by my fingers.
I love it. I love it. It
Matched my shirt. I thought it went well with my shirt.
does. You look like you're on vacation.
Exactly, exactly. I'm not, but you have an interesting background. It's all perfectly nice and tidy in there.
It is. It is. I am actually in a hotel today because, I love my life. I love to travel. We're everywhere. That's
Exactly.
what you get to do when you work at Strata because we facilitate that. So
Exactly. That's why I have a virtual background because I am not at the house. All right.
you're living the dream, girl.
So I thought with this background and my shirt that this would again be the perfect wine key.
Yes, I love that one.
Little parrot. My husband loves Margaritaville, so this is his Margarita Parrot wine key. And tonight we are tasting Banter. Da, da, da. Right? So Banter is 100% Chardonnay. This is a California Chardonnay. So we need our wine key, wine opener to open that boy up. So let's open it.
Let's do it.
How was your 4th of July?
My 4th of July was amazing. It was quiet. I will say that. It was very quiet. We stayed home. The kids actually went to a party. Not us. They left us and went to do their own thing. So we stayed home and enjoyed each other.
Yay.
What was yours?
It was fabulous. So we came out to the lake, and this is our first 4th of July here in Lake Livingston, Onalaska, Texas. And we decided not to go to the local Kickapoo Park for the fireworks. And we just went out to our boat dock, our boathouse.
Yeah.
And we saw the main show. We had 2 of our neighbors immediately around us popping fireworks. Then along the lake, because we have waterfront, along the lake, you look down and there was 3 other houses along the lake that were popping fireworks. There's across the lake, I mean, the lake is like 7 miles wide. So across the lake, we can see fireworks coming across there.
We had a good show.
So we were just like this all night long, just like looking. There's fireworks coming from everywhere around the lake. So it was kind of cool.
That's fun. At least you got a good show. How does your dog handle the fireworks? Is he okay with that?
Yeah, he don't care.
He doesn't care. Ours doesn't either. He's like, what? He kept thinking somebody was knocking on the door.
Oh, that's funny. He doesn't care, but I think it's really interesting. I think he does really good because it's like if I'm not excited about something, or if something doesn't bother me, or whatever, it doesn't bother me. But if something like scares me or some loud noise, you go, oh, what is that? He like jumps up. What is that? I don't know. What is that? Don't get excited. Other than that, no. All right. So again, your corks, always check your corks to make sure. And that's one thing about the
there you go. Oh, you can make it disappear. It's magic.
Right in my forehead. Check, obviously, again, check to make sure that there is no leaks. I mean, I say leaks, but again, you don't want any wine coming down your, right?
Mhm.
Coming
Yep.
through the bottle, the bottom.
Hmm.
Want to make sure there's no aeration with the cork. So I see you poured it. Let me see your glass. It looks like you have a different shape.
I do have a different shape today.
You do.
I don't know. I still don't know if it's the right one or the wrong one. I was supposed to have learned all that a couple weeks ago.
Like last week or something. I don't know when we talked about glasses.
Was it last week? I don't remember.
Last week.
Yeah, last week, because the week before that was bottle shapes.
Yes. So what you are drinking you're drinking out of a red wine glass.
This is what was available to me.
And it's okay. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like it really doesn't matter. Again, the wines that you and I have been choosing, or I've been choosing, is wines that are meant to be drunk early.
Yeah.
So it kind of doesn't matter what glass it is in, as long as it's not like in a champagne flute, right?
I do know the difference between those, but no, because I'm not in my normal space, I just had to use what was available to me. So this is what's available. That's what we're using.
I love it. Look, I'm missing an arm.
You are.
Look. That is one thing about these Zoom backgrounds. I tell you, look.
Anyway. You can make your whole self go away.
It's fine. Oh, you know what it is? It's my bottle of wine that's not catching.
There you go. That's it. Get that. Okay, so I'm gonna say something about this. Is it the smell? Is that what you're supposed to call it?
The aroma?
The aroma. I know it was the wrong word. The smell of it. I haven't tasted it yet, but the aroma is
the notes.
The notes smells a little different.
What do you smell? What does it remind you of? Think of something that you eat or drink daily, or that you know the smell of. Like we know what a strawberry smells like. We know.
Yeah, but that's not the smell I'm getting with this. I was hesitating to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's reminding me of the smell of our of our guinea pig cage.
Okay, well I can't relate to that. I don't know what that is.
Well, just smell it. You'll know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm going to taste it. 3 whole sips.
That's right. Sorry, Banter. Yes, 3 sips. I haven't even had one yet.
That's my first one. It actually tastes really good. So we move past the.
You taste lime?
I do taste lime.
I
do taste lime.
Do you smell butter?
No.
Melted butter?
No, do you?
No, but Chardonnays are known for being buttery, so.
I'm so bad at this. I try so hard to pick up the notes that I'm supposed to pick up. I smell weird stuff. I'm not a fan of the aroma, but I do like the flavor. It's nice.
It's not, there's a little acidic, there's a little acidity to me in this. So that tells me, it's crisp.
Yeah.
So I was doing a little research before we got on, and I was like, Chardonnay, because this varietal is 100% Chardonnay, right? Chardonnay is a grape. So it's 100%, it's not a blend, it's 100% Chardonnay. And Chardonnay, it is the most popular white wine in the world.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've talked about Sauvignon Blancs. I've talked about Pinot Grigios or Pinot Gris. There's, however they say Chardonnay is the most popular white wine. Now, when you think about Chardonnay is not just grown in California. It is grown all over the world. And in France, like French, when they don't say Chardonnay in France, right? And so when you go to France or whatever, Europe, and you're looking for a Chardonnay, then if I'm not mistaken, you would ask then for a Chablis.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
So if you go to Total Wines or Specs or wherever, and you see the French whites and you see a Chablis,
Mm-hmm.
then it's a Chardonnay.
Oh, interesting. I had no idea.
Yeah. So so in all of them, right? So I don't know what they call it in Spain or wherever, right?
Mhm.
I just know that's just kind of one example of what it is. Chardonnay is grown all over the world. They just have a different name for it, right? So um, this one had an interesting read the back of the bottle, Amy. I'm gonna have you start doing the back of the bottle.
So fancy. We celebrate the simple pleasures in life, catching up with an old friend, sweet flirtations with your significant other, laughter-filled gatherings in the backyard that end with empty glasses and full hearts. Simply because a bottle of wine and banter with friends will always be more memorable than sending a text message. So I'm gonna say I like that little description because it gives you what you're supposed to feel. What it doesn't do for me as the wine not knower of anything that I am is it doesn't tell me what to expect, right? It doesn't tell me like the notes that I should expect. So I had no idea. But it is 13.5% alcohol. I think this is our most alcohol ever.
Lowest?
Highest.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think this is our highest so far.
So far, yeah.
Of everything that we've had. And I mean they have a pretty label.
Yeah, it's really pretty. It's a very
Right?
cool bottle.
So this is kind of that $10 bottle that you go, ooh, that's pretty. Why is it pretty label? Let's try that one. Let me read the back. Oh, I like that. That's marketing. So yeah, so it is. So I looked up banterwines.com. They have literally 3 different wines: Chardonnay, I think it was Chardonnay, let me go, Merlot, and a red wine. So it's a blend. But it says this one, Banter Chardonnay, stainless steel fermentation on French and American oak. So we learned about how to make wines, right? The stainless steel fermentation process. And then it goes on to aging inside of oak barrels.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's telling us. Stainless steel fermentation on French and American oak. So 100% Chardonnay, 13.5% alcohol. The tasting notes. Okay. Underlying aromas of lime and kiwi fruit with a touch of vanilla, while the palate is fresh with fruit flavors of peach, pear, and apple.
I feel like I definitely could taste the pear and the apple.
Yeah, I can taste the apple for sure.
Yeah.
I could smell the lime more than I could smell anything else. I don't know about peach.
Yeah, I don't get any peach out of this. Somebody else might, but I do not. And that's the cool thing I think that I've learned about wine is it's so unique to each person. Like you might love it, and I might be like, it's okay, So everybody's different.
That's the beauty of it. I'm telling you, I could sit here and go, oh my gosh, Amy, I found this amazing bottle of wine for like $15. Like, no kidding, amazing. Here's a picture of the label, buy it. And then you buy it and you open it and you share it with your husband that Saturday night. And then you call me and say how gross it was. Like, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens. I mean, and that's the beauty of it. Everyone's palate is different. We went over how when you're tasting wine, you have your olfactory, right? Taste buds, your 6 senses, 5 senses.
Yeah. I think we talked about the 5 senses.
5 senses, and then the last sense was the tink, right?
Yes.
Sound.
Yeah.
And that was the 6th sense or something that we discovered. We really have all these other different senses that we never even knew existed.
Yeah.
That weird website. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could be completely valid. I'll just stick to the basics. And I don't need to know if we have 122. It was some number. It was crazy.
It was crazy. I remember that was like the very beginning when we were just learning about the beginnings of wine.
I think that was like our very first.
Might have been our first.
Why do we taste wine? We taste wine because we like it. Because we want to taste wine because we like the wine. Well, what do we do when we taste wine? Well, there's Yeah, no. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Back to the basics, baby. So this particular winery, the last name I knew how to pronounce it because I used to have a Rasmussen, a lady. Her last name was Rasmussen inside of our BNI group 5 years ago. And this guy's Mark Rasmussen, and he's senior vice president of winemaking. Has over 35 vintages under his belt. I've never heard of Banter. And it's not really saying how long they've been around. They definitely on their website's very simple. It's, it has the little artsy, just like the label looks like not an acrylic, maybe an acrylic art, but yeah, like it's a very simple website. It is a Total Wine, so they're obviously doing something well.
Absolutely.
Who knows? Maybe if you go to Wine Spectator, or who knows how many points they are, right? Because that's what Wine Spectator does. They created this, and it's so funny because there are some people out there, some sommeliers that are out there on the planet, that this whole point system is flawed. And don't go. Who cares if Wine Spectator gave this bottle of wine 98 points? Like, they think it's the biggest joke. It truly is. It is about knowing who the winemaker is. It is about knowing the region. Because they have, as a sommelier, their knowledge. So they'll be able to taste everything, if not add to what's inside of this wine, because they're trained to do that. But they know when they look at the bottle, when they taste it, they'll know as far as region, where it's grown, what area of California it's grown in. Like, it's down to, like, no kidding that.
Wow.
So, I don't know that anyway, they just think the whole 98 points, a little tag that you see below the, the stack of wine bottles that's in Specs or wherever, or whatever, Total Wine. It's there for those people that really don't know a whole lot about wine.
Like me.
Yeah, and that's educating themselves, and they go, that one's 98 points. Well, this one's 92 points. Oh, wait, what about that one? That one got 95 points. It's just, it's a nice guide. I'm not saying ignore it. It's a nice guide. Just don't base it off of just that. And I'm always challenging. Go to Specs, go to Total Wine, get a case of wine, everything around $10. And I don't care, pick it by the pretty label. You'll find one. You will find one. It may take you a couple tries, but you're going to find that $10 bottle that you love.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good start. And I do think that the point system probably is a little flawed, just because what we talked about before, it's so different for every person. Every person's experience with wine is different. And that's what I've learned the most over the last few weeks, is it's different. What I like, you might not like, and vice versa. And so I don't think anybody should go, oh, well, this one is 98 points, let me buy that. Heck, buy the one that's 80 points. Who cares? Try it out.
Exactly right. That's exactly right, girl. Go buy that label. It's pretty.
Exactly. I'm all about it. If it's pink, even better.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see. Chardonnay originated in Burgundy region of France, right? Grows in almost all major wine regions across the world, from Chile to New Zealand, Australia, and South Africa. Chardonnay grape is sturdy, easy to grow, and naturally neutral, making it a winemaker's dream to work with. So there you go. A variety of different characteristics depending on where it is grown and how it is matured. The result is endlessly sippable, easy to enjoy wine with low acidity. Well, we discovered that. Well, this one, it's low acid. Let's see. Why is Chardonnay called buttery? I like this. Chardonnay wine is commonly characterized as tasting buttery. This is due to a process called malolactic fermentation, which involves adding a special bacteria to the grapes as they ferment. The bacteria converts malic acid, which has a distinct tart taste, to lactic acid, which is softer. It reduces the overall acidity of the wine and results in a wine that is creamier and richer with more body. Do you think this is creamy?
No, I don't.
Oh,
Do you?
No.
I don't. I don't think it's bad. I think it's good. I think it's nice, crisp. It's got that lime, that sort of tart flavor, the apple,
right?
Green apple maybe, but I don't taste creamy.
I don't even. Okay, here. What is the difference between oaked and unoaked Chardonnay? Chardonnays vary in taste and body depending on whether they are oaked, aged in oak barrels, or unoaked, aged without oak influence, usually in the stainless steel vat. So we learned about the stainless steel vats and the oaks and all that a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So oak Chardonnay has full body, a rich texture, a sweet bouquet characterized by notes of vanilla and butterscotch. So this is not an oak Chardonnay. Creamy, buttery taste characterized by hazelnut, honey, and caramel.
We need to try one of those.
Yeah. So unoaked or naked. I think we're drinking a naked Chardonnay.
I think we are. That's naked.
We are. It's light-bodied, a bouquet centered on fruit and citrus, notably apple, lime, and peach.
Yes, there you go. Look at.
Yep, brighter color and a crisp taste.
It needs to put some clothes on.
Yes, we are drinking a naked Chardonnay tonight.
I like it though.
Bad banter. Bad. Put some clothes on.
Put some clothes on. What are you doing?
Chardonnay is sometimes considered a dry white wine if it is unoaked or naked. Would you consider? I think this is a little dry.
I agree.
It's that little feeling of like I need some water.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Yeah.
But it's on the back of the tongue. It's really for me where it lands is in the back, towards the back of your tongue on the sides is where I'm tasting that dryness.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
Are you tasting it in the same spot?
Yeah, same, like back there. And also, my face is red. Which it happens to me whenever the drier the wine, the more red my face turns. Y'all are gonna find that out as we go through our time together.
I love it. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious.
Yeah, you can always tell if I'm drinking a dry wine. You can tell. Look.
That's funny.
I don't know why.
You're going to be red on a lot of the reds.
Yeah, you should see. I've had wine before. I just didn't know anything about them. But yeah, if I drink a really dry red, it's like really bright. I'll try to wear makeup to kind of cover it so it won't get too so people can still see the screen because it's a weird reaction that I have. And you can see it makes a circle. So I always know if it's dry, I can just look at my own face and know.
All right, good. Well, all the dry wines, I'm not going to tell you they're dry. We're just going to look at your face.
We're just going to look at
your face.
It's such a weird thing.
Honey, I wonder if, that's not being allergic to it, right?
I don't think so. I don't ever feel anything, except for just red.
It's red? Okay.
It's happened, all my adult life since I was 21 and started drinking.
Uh-huh. Okay, so all right, so as long as you know where 911 is, just in case.
Oh, I'm good. It's not an allergy. It's just a weird thing.
Yeah, don't be falling over in your chair while we're doing this, man.
That would be so funny.
No, it would not.
It's not going to happen. Don't worry.
You have to immediately stop taping. Amy, click, and they'd be like, "Oh my God!" Everyone watches me. What the hell?
It makes for good TV. We'd get a lot of views.
Yeah, maybe we would get a lot of views. People, if you're watching this on the replay, share this with your friends. Right? Share this with your friends. We don't need anything. We want more viewers. We want people like you that are watching. We want to, I want some feedback. No kidding. Tell me if this is of value. Tell me, I don't care what you say. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I mean, really not. I'm so not the celebrity that doesn't like read Twitter because it hurts their feelings. Because I'm not a celebrity, first of all. And I don't care. I don't care. Obviously, don't get nasty about it. I mean, you can say what you got to say and be clean and be nice. But we have fun. We really enjoy doing this. We hope the whole intentions of this is to teach whoever's watching. If you don't know anything about wines, we hope that you learn something through each episode.
Yeah.
So, and I say episode like we're some TV show. That's fine. But you understand what I'm saying? You get my point. Yeah, so maybe next week we'll circle back around and touch on what we've already covered. I don't even know what show number this is or what like Facebook Live this is.
I don't know.
To go back, because it seems like it goes really quickly.
Feels like we've done at least 8 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, right?
Like,
yeah. Come back and maybe do a recap, maybe bring the girls back in, whoever wants to join us, hashtag join below. We'll send you the link. We'll have a conversation. We don't want any haters. Don't be hating.
No hate. There's no need for hate. But you know what? This really is valuable because I know nothing about wine. I'm learning about wine. I've always been the person who, when people brought up wine at parties or they're like red or white or whatever, I'm like, okay, walk away because I don't know. And now I don't have to be that person. Now I can stand there and talk about it like I know something. You know, I don't have to be the expert, but at least I can have the conversation. So it's super valuable and everyone should listen in and join in every week to learn more because we're learning a lot.
Yeah. And you'll know how to hold a glass of wine.
Which I've been learning.
Exactly.
You don't hold it like this.
No, the wine people will not talk to you if they see you holding your glass like that.
You got to hold it by the stem so it doesn't get hot.
Exactly. So you're not changing your wine in your glass by the heat of your latte.
Look at that. Unless it's stemless, and then you're going to hold it from the top. So you don't touch your. Look at that. Look how much I know. Look how much I know. Mm-hmm. I know so many things. Thanks to Michelle.
Always. Yeah. You got to hold it from the top if you're doing. Look, if it's slipping away in the ocean. You always hold it from the top. Yes, when you're drinking out of a stemless.
Which Michelle loves stemless.
I don't break them so easily.
And I drink out of whatever's available.
That is so true.
Wherever I am.
I know. I love it. One day I'm going to grow up and be just like you.
Girl, you can. You can. Everybody can. It's so fun.
I know, right? All right. Well, I think we are pretty much at the end of the hour.
We are. So fast.
Half hour. It always goes super fast. I feel like, yeah, I mean, there's got to, anyway, it just goes really fast. I love it. You guys always say, watch me. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on my Facebook page. Follow my Instagram. We haven't transferred these to YouTube. I don't know. We will eventually. And if you are a YouTuber watching this, subscribe below. But I haven't gotten there yet with these are the port vinos. And you guys below, hashtag join if you want to be a part of this. Here in a couple of weeks, we'll get some ladies together or gentlemen. You can you're more than welcome to join us as well to be a part of this. I was just sitting here and I just had an object move in my room. Creepy. It's all good. I don't care. Look, if I got a ghost in the house, I don't care. Just keep it to yourself. Scared me. All right, you guys, we got to go. All right, love. We will see you next Thursday. Sip, pour, Vino.